Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. You already know, today we're going to be reacting to some more strange TikToks. If you're new here and you want to show some support, don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, you know, stuff like that. Click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Yeah, things are about to get weird. Let's get right to the video.
Look at that streak across the sky, y'all. It's 2:48 in the morning. What the f is that? This is a long streak across the sky here at 2:48 a.m. I'm just getting home from my gig at Swig. And I noticed this up in the sky. I'm like, I ain't never seen nothing like that. No rainbow, nothing like that in the sky at night. In the early morning, wee hours of the morning. What the f is that? Okay,
Kinda
y'all.
looks...
Feedback? Tell me what's going on. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Okay, y'all? Okay, let me walk back to my car and get my ass home. But yeah, that's what's going on in the night sky here. Out here at Park Merced. Early in the morning. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I got that on film. What the f is that?
I wonder if it's the Aurora Borealis. Because if it's not, I have no clue what that would be. Looks cool though.
Oh my god, what the fuck is that? I never seen no shit like that before in my life. In my 28 years, I ain't never seen no shit like that. What the fuck?
Alright guys, I can identify most animals out in the wild here in West Virginia. However, I found one that completely baffled me, and I guess it's the reason I installed a dash cam, just in case there might be something interesting I catch. I'm just driving along a rural road, kinda late at night, and I saw a creature that I thought I knew what it was, and then I doubted myself, and then I thought I knew what it was, but it was a different creature. Anyway, what I saw appeared to be a cat on the left side of the road. Looks like a cat, but it runs like a raccoon. And something's just not, yeah. And it did some kind of flip pounce on whatever the heck it happened to catch, and it just does not look like a cat anymore. But I know it's not a raccoon, and whatever it is, I'm thinking is not native to this area because I just, again, do not recognize it. So you guys tell me what the heck it was I just saw because I'm confused.
Raccoon. Oh no, it's
A rat and a cat and a raccoon had to have mated or something.
We can't see him. Yeah, I can't see him. It is a cat, and he has a rat.
Look, man, y'all don't really know what's going on, and I've been sworn to secrecy, but I don't care. You know why? Because I let the truth out, man. I let the people know what's going on and everything. But anyway, you know you can't trust our government, man. You know that, man. Look, anyway, I'm part of this crew, right? And we over here, and we filming a war. All right, y'all get what I'm saying? We filming a war. Do y'all understand what's going on here? I don't think y'all really know, but we over here, man, y'all don't know what's going on. Check yourself.
I can't tell if he's joking or not.
Do you see what I see? Notice this. Does that strike you as odd? A woman carrying a giant pile of rubble and barely looks like it weighs anything at all. Where have we seen this before? And I'm going to show you something else too. Carrying a giant bucket of rubble and then immediately setting it down off camera. Also, look, carrying it with one hand as this guy struggles to carry his bucket because he's a better actor, right? We're going to watch this again. Notice something else. If you were here cleaning rubble, wouldn't you have some stains on you? Wouldn't you be a little bit dirty? Instead, they're perfectly clean and able to carry large blocks of rubble with complete ease. No problem at all. Tiny little woman carrying a giant block of rubble and a giant bucket of rubble with just one arm, completely clean, and then sets it down off camera right there.
I can tell you this from personal experience because I did concrete work for 4 years. I don't care how small the chunks of concrete are in that bucket. If that bucket is full, there is no way she's carrying it like that. No way in hell. I don't care how strong she is. No, she ain't gonna make it look that easy.
Still alive.
That thing's
About
alive in the
24
water?
hours. I froze him, thawed him out.
I tried to tell you
That's
that the
crazy.
movie They Live is based on a true story, and you didn't believe me. But when I say I got your ass, oh, I've got your ass. So first, let me explain. They've been able to put subliminal messages into our heads without us even knowing. Not by using music
Big
or sound,
fat rave.
by just using images alone. Take this picture for example. Squint your eyes and tell me what you see. They can put anything into your head. For the people that follow football,
Looks like
who
Tom
do you
Cruise.
think the best football player is in the world? Squint your eyes and tell me what you see. And again, I'm sure you've all seen this one by now. If you haven't, I want you to tilt your phone forward, squint your eyes, and tell me what you see. Oh my days.
Anyway, you know, I started doing more digging and then realized also, you know, the movie The Island about cloning and all the other weird things that happened. You know, I saw Epstein shapeshift. I mean, I don't want to jump ahead here because...
Wait, say that again. You saw Jeffrey Epstein shapeshift, you said?
Yes. He turned into something
like
else
how?
and come back.
He did. Say that again one more time.
I saw Jeffrey Epstein shapeshift into a devil-like reptilian creature. I want to be lie detected on it. Did you not know?
What was it? No. I did not know that, but no, I did not know that.
Well, do you know what?
No, tell me more, because I hear all about this, the reptilians and the greys and the shapeshifting and all that, but this is,
I saw
wow.
So if someone else told me this, I would think they were mad. Sorry to swear again. If someone else told me this, I would think they were mad.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it happened to me and I saw it. And I swear on my family's life, I swear on everyone and everything I love's lives, that I saw this man turn into something else in front of my eyes.
He forgot to tuck that one in. That's probably the worst one I've seen. Isn't that Netanyahu or whatever his name is?
Aaron Rodgers was really sharp. He was outstanding. I think the spread set really kept the Pittsburgh defense off balance. Rodgers had over 300 yards passing, and that's with 4 or 5 key drops by the receivers. So he had an outstanding day. Starks ends up rushing for over 50 yards for some crucial first downs. The big thing was Aaron Rodgers, though. He was very accurate. He was in rhythm the entire night.
What if I told you that you can 100% manifest, but your phone is intercepting your connection? Now, let's talk about it. Ooh, how many times have you been thinking something and then pick up your phone and bam, there it is, right there on your phone? How do you think that is done? See, these phones have technology in it that we really don't understand. But I'm trying to explain a little bit of it to you all, because I know 100% of you have thought about something and then it popped up on your screen. That is your phone intercepting your thoughts, your manifestations. You ever wonder why that car that you want always pops up on your phone? It's because your manifestation has been intercepted. Why is it that you always see a house like the one you want on your phone? Because your manifestation has been intercepted. All of this money that you're looking at, everything that you think about, you're seeing on your phone. Because your phone intercepts your thoughts and your manifestations, people. If you want to manifest, you got to turn these things off. And TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. Entertainment only.
I mean, I've never really thought about it like that. Obviously, I knew they could like intercept your thoughts and they'll pop up as ads, try to get you to buy stuff. But I never thought about the intercepting manifestations. Anybody that's done it knows how powerful it can be. I've experienced it a couple times to where like if you have a thought with a feeling, no exaggeration, that can happen overnight. So it's kind of concerning if they can intercept manifestations too.
How many of y'all follow me and remember this? That's right. Oh, Ingersoll Lockwood. You all remember when you could do this and we'd find the hidden rabbit? And it always led to something? Well, let's see what it leads to. So if you look at the right side of the picture, you initially see the chessboard with the king being knocked over, meaning checkmate. Now, are you paying attention? Just watch closely to what Melania does. She stands in front of her king, and right directly after she tries to protect her king, he shows that it's a little too much, too late. You can see the soldier walking with the flag. What just died, you all? The United States. It's over. Now, once again, you can see here in this picture from Ingersoll that the king was just checkmated. And it's over, being knocked off the board. But you have to also pay attention to the orbs. You can see the light that's coming from the sky. All right? That is the grace of God. And if you don't know who God is, well, go outside during the day and look up. I see a lot of people saying that Trump's playing chess and everyone else playing checkers. But if Trump is playing chess and he just moved his queen in front of him, then he know that his ass is in trouble. But I digress. I'm just going to sit back, chill, and let all of this shit right here play out. War. What war? Dropped the bomb on Iran. I didn't run nowhere.
Bro, it's just exploding in a few minutes' time. The radar is indicating that we have an explosion of moisture that appears around 6 to 6:15 p.m. tonight.
Almost covers the whole state.
That's yet to come. Boom. All that. Wow. Where did that just explode from?
Alabama. Did you see what happened today? June 25th, 2025. Go check out your radar. You know, that big old blast that was on the radar that they don't know what it was. Well, you remember last month, May 25th, I made a video about Memphis getting that same blast. So just a reminder, this is an ancient prophecy. And what had happened was your golden node has been activated to purify your grid. I told you guys last month that this was getting ready to happen in several states, and it is Alabama's turn. So congratulations, Alabama. Get ready for the ride of your life. Love you guys, and I will watch for more of these activations and let you guys know.
What just hit Alabama?
It's literally the same exact day, a month apart. That's kind of crazy.
Hey man, so I'm walking into this Chick-fil-A. By law, they have to now tell you exactly what's in their food if it's hazardous. So I'm walking into Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna ask them for their ingredients in their chicken sandwich. This should go over like a fart in church. So here's a list of everything, all of the
Look at that.
that's in a chicken sandwich, okay? I just looked up half of this, and half of this is linked to cancer. So here's a question. So when you eat here, and now that we just looked up all those ingredients and we know that most of them cause cancer, shouldn't there be a sign right here, like on a pack of cigarettes, that says,
should be,
danger, this causes cancer? I'm just saying, bro.
I mean, I fed my kids this shit.
Today's day 25 of the Pizza Hut versus Domino's pizza experiment. And something intriguing just occurred to me. You guys remember when I did the McDonald's versus Burger King experiment, and by day 10 it was full of gnats. Within 2 weeks it was full of maggots, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, that you must have let something get in them." Well, the McDonald's and the Burger King were locked in the sandblasting cabinet. Every day I put them in there for 30 days. This experiment, once Pizza Hut won by day 10, I started leaving them out. So technically, anything can fly in them, right? It's almost a month and there's no bugs, there's no maggots. So does that mean that the bugs and the maggots were already inside of the McDonald's and Burger King?
I bet you it was.
It's 12:39 a.m. in Charleston, South Carolina, and you are a melanated woman at home by herself, and you hear the birds going crazy outside. It's 12:39 a.m. So you step outside to go record the birds, and then you catch totally something different over your phone, y'all. This is crazy, y'all. Listen to this. You hear the birds? Keep listening. I don't know if that's one bird or many birds. But when she steps outside of the screen doors to take a closer look and record outside, it feels a lot ominous, y'all. And something starts growling through her phone, but she cannot hear it until she steps back inside to upload this video, y'all. Check this out. This is crazy. So at first, this howling starts to pop off.
How did she not hear that? Unless it's like enhanced. It probably is.
Yeah, and here's the growling.
That sounds like something in slow motion.
You still hear the howling. Y'all, look around the bushes. Look around the bushes. People are saying something in the bushes. But listen.
All I know is I'd be going inside.
What is that howling? What is that growling?
I'm so confused.
What?
Coffee? Thanks.
Identical.
You guys. I'm being so serious.
Are there really slugs this big? If that's what it is, that's what it looks like to me. But do they really have them this big?
You want to be reborn a boy or a girl? No, I don't want to be reborn at all. I want to go home right now, just as I am. Well, that's impossible. You're between bodies right now. Look, you're a soul, a spirit. And I'm telling you right now, the only way to get back is to be reborn. I got a problem with that? I guess not. Well, as I was saying, boy or girl? Boy. Okay, there's an Eskimo woman about to give birth. No, I don't want to be an Eskimo. Son of an African chief, you'll inherit 10 wives on your 16th... No.
10 wives.
I have a wife. Ooh, Rodeo Drive, Beverly Hills, great location. No, East Coast, okay? East Coast. Oh, we can get you there in 3 months. Can't wait. You're really in a hurry, huh? Yeah. Okay, here comes Cleveland. It's about the closest thing I've got to Washington. There's a woman about to deliver there, Marlene Finch. Fine, I'll take it. Oh, she's going into labor. You better hurry. No! Whoa! Whoa! Wait a minute! I forgot! You're shot!
Omar?
what happened. And you forgot to give him his inoculation. What if he remembers?
Paul showed me how he makes it.
I use distilled water, and then I take this apparatus here.
What is
this?
It
looks like a high school science experiment. Paul attaches electrodes to a strand of silver wire. Okay. He sends a current into the water, which extracts the silver. After about 15 minutes, the dissolved silver turns the water into a milky liquid. Paul's fiancée, Jackie, drinks the stuff too. But Jackie's skin looks normal because she says she never applied the silver directly to her face like Paul did. They met on the phone and she fell in love with him. Months later, she saw him for the first time, and she says even though she knew he was blue, it was still a shock.
Were you taken aback?
Very much so, yes. Yeah, I had to really look at it and keep looking at it and remember who I had talked to and who I had fallen.
That's a zombie.
How ironic would that be if there was a black rock mountain, magnetic mountain, at the North Pole? Isn't there supposed to be nothing but ice? Why does it show a blank space? And in all the old world maps, it shows the same blank space. But how ironic would that be if there was a magnetic black rock mountain at the North Pole? I mean, how ironic would that be if there was a magnetic force at the North Pole? I mean, how ironic, right?
The North Pole is very interesting because it's not talked about as much as Antarctica is, but there's literally something there to make all the compasses point north. So whatever it is that's there has to be like extremely powerful. And there's just a lot of mystery around it. You can't fly over there. They try really hard to make sure we don't know what's over there. Whoa. It's gotta be the sun doing it, but that's weird.
Oh, what was that? So I was headed to the store with my dad at 12:24 today. There's a cross in the sky. You can see it right there on the middle right-hand side of the screen. I was trying to get that on the phone and saw this. Look over there on the left side of the screen. Like a fireball looking thing came flying down. See the bright flash right there. Boom. It was like went across the sky, the whole flash did. Maybe it came into the atmosphere, not sure. Then it came streaking down. And the camera couldn't really pick it up, but I saw it that whole time. Boom, right there. Never seen anything like that. People are saying it was a meteor. I've never heard of a meteor in the daytime, but I guess it's gonna happen in the daytime just as well as the night. On the other video I posted, people are saying that they felt it, they heard it. Some people thought it was like an earthquake. So I don't know, does that mean that it hit somewhere? Or when it comes into the atmosphere or whatever it did, do you just hear and feel something like that? If y'all have any input on it or knowledge of it, hit the comment section down below. Let me know what the heck you think it was and if you saw and felt it.
Did y'all see what just happened in China? A whole city wiped out by water. Things are really starting to look very revelatic.
That's not even a real word.
Yeah, I just made it up. But that seems to be the best way to describe this. 80,000 people evacuated and 50,000 people completely relocated. They were saying the storm surge of the water got up to 36 foot or 11 meters. That's insane. I mean, could you even comprehend water going 36 foot like above your house? Who really knows what the problem is or why things are just so crazy right now? Our oceans and our bodies of water and our animals are literally suffering right now. This that you're seeing right here is an anomaly map. It takes the average temperature and shows you how much higher it is than usual. And this black means 5 degrees Celsius. And here's a different one, again, anomaly map, showing up to 3 degrees Celsius different than usual. Do you understand how bad that is? Now the whole Earth, anomaly map. Do you see, once again, the dark red, 3, 4, 5, do you see how much hotter it is? And right here you can see 100 years of weather patterns. We are well above our highest top. And completely unrelated, not relevant whatsoever, check out this cool article. Pretty cool, right?
What do they mean
and by
by
the way,
that?
when you're arguing with trolls in the comments, just know they might not be
crazy.
trolls. There are bot farms all over the world. And they got narrated the bush.
Yes, my family, what's popping, what's good in the hood? Long time. So anyway, let's get with this one. So, as the family know, I'm sure you can see it, machine in action. To those who don't know, this is what's going on in the sky. Yeah? So as it goes past, everything's going past, you're seeing detail, like ridiculous detail. You have to look at the shading and the detail to grasp what you're looking at. You know what I mean? So as it goes along, gonna come along and this little airplane thing is gonna come. Look, see how the airplane trail just came and stuck to that part of the track. And now it's gonna open up, and now it's gonna form another track. You see it opening up? They're levels. See them two little clouds that went past? Another one comes out there. Where are they coming from, eh? Where are you coming from? Well, if you look
Out of
carefully,
nowhere.
they're actually coming out of the crevices of the machine. Yeah? They give you the illusion that they're floating. But as you can see here right now, if you look carefully, zoom in, rewind, do what you have to do, you'll see that they are traveling through the crevices. They're traveling on their tracks, jumping from track to track. And as this part comes over, you can see gearing. I can't make this up, man. This shit is real. Check this out. Look. Look at them clouds. They are not just floating in the middle of the sky.
The sun is a positive energy. The moon is a negative energy. And that's why the stars and everything move like a clock. Like if you watch the sun throughout the day and you watch the moon throughout the day and the stars, this is why you're able to see the same constellations over and over and over again. Because they're on a time system as well. Feel me? By a certain time of the day, you know the sun is supposed to be at a certain point, right? Because it's on a time, it's the actual clock. That's why people used to use sundials, because the sun used to be the clock.
Yeah.
It can tell you what time of day it's supposed to be. So anyway, it works in cohesion with the moon. You feel me? Like they generate each other. They kind of like need each other in order to keep the sky moving. Sky is a tracking system. This is what the book of Enoch spoke about. It's a tracking system. Like it has tracks, like vectors and tracks. Think of a vector as like, think of Mystique's skin on X-Men, right? Mystique's skin. You see how it raises up and it's like triangles and it turns to whatever she wants it to be?
Yeah.
That's what the sky is, but digital. You feel me? So there's like a tracking system across the sky, and this is what the sun moves on. This is what the clouds move on. The clouds give the illusion of movement. Every piece of Mystique's skin is moving a cloud across it.
Vectorized.
Feel me? Like a vector is extruding like cloud material. So instead of one cloud moving, every vector is extruding a cloud and receding a cloud to make it look like it's moving across. So that's what's going on up there. I forgot why we just got into that, but I wanted to let you know it's a tracking system. This is why the sun, you can follow the sun across the sky because it changes tracks. You feel me? Like the way the clouds move, they change tracks, you know, and it's something they were speaking about since 1866.
Oh, I got their ass now. Knights wear electromagnetic armor. Their armor was never made to be dinged on with swords. There are no eye holes.
Facts.
Breathing holes. And the armor helmet is completely sealed.
Yeah, that's useless.
Can you imagine someone fight while wearing this? Or being physically active in any way while wearing this armor? You know what? Let's take a look.
You'd be so tired after about a minute.
You saw that, right? Two dudes struggling to move in armor. Finish watching this. As you can see, we got two dudes wearing something like this. All this metal, iron, steel, which is heavy. It's not made out of aluminum. And he's got all this extra chain mail that's underneath. And then look at these eye slits. I'm sorry. If you were about to go to battle and I gave you a sword. If I don't say that right, y'all gonna be tearing the comment section up. A sword. You wouldn't want to wear that shit. Look at that.
I wouldn't.
You can't see. Would you want to put this helmet on? What if he swings at you from the right? How are you going to see it out of here? What if he swings from up underneath? You can't see it with this helmet on. Who's wearing that? But to heck with who's wearing it, the better question is, why? And
I think he might be
it has
onto
something to do with ether and energy. These are channeling suits. These are ether channeling suits. Look at this guy. He can't see out of there. Look at this guy over here. What are you seeing with that? And then look down here with the Faraday cage, with the chainmail glove. Because they also had those. Do you think that's necessary? Here, this illustration portrays an intriguing scientific demonstration that took place during the 18th century, showcasing the work of George Matthias in electricity. In this scene, a person, basically a knight, wearing a knight's armor, is seated on an insulated chair while receiving a high level of an electric charge. Why would you be doing that? Why would you be experimenting with a knight wearing chainmail and all his armor with an electric charge? What are you trying to figure out here? Trying to figure out if them saddles on those horses were insulators and not what we thought they were. They playing right in our face. Oh, what do we have here? Basically a Tesla coil. This would be the buildings around us harnessing ether. This would be you in your chainmail, in your electromagnetic ether harnessing shield. This is you manipulating ether in your suit. Oh, I'm wearing this for a reason. I'm trying to get in touch with my ancestors. You see, I understand that our ancestors only dealt with ether and energy. That's why, as you can see there, look, he's wearing this on his head. What does that do? This harnesses ether from the air. The same exact way the buildings do, except you put one on your head. Everything is energy, electromagnetic energy. It's all around you. Look at that. Look at the top of Buddha's head. Look at the top of Kuan Yin's head. If you look at the top of all these deities, you're going to notice they have antennas there. What are those antennas there for? They're there to harness energy from the ether, the same way as knights' helmets. Take a look at these. I want you to ask me a question. Like, you're constructing your armor, right? You're supposed to be in battle. Are you going to put this on top? What is he supposed to ram him with that? Does that look like it's a stabbing horn? Is it for battle to defend? No. It's to harness ether. Look at it. Can he see? He can't see out of there. Can't see nothing. What do you think this guy's doing over here? How are you looking out of that? What is inside of that? It's not human. I tell you that right now. I'm wearing a part of the equipment they're wearing right now. I'll tell you right now, my head is heavy. Just going like this back and forth makes my neck sore. This is 10 pounds alone.
And they had that on under the
And I'm
armor.
sorry, do you see what's going on here? Do you see what's happening? When they drew this, you're only gonna draw what you see, what you're looking at. What did he draw? He could see the energy transfer coming off of their ether shields. And look on top of his head. What does he got? An antenna. Look at this guy back here. Absolutely insane. An antenna. They are wearing atmospheric antennas on top of their helmets. This is what you use. These are electromagnetic antennas. These directly influence the radiation patterns that are in the air. That's exactly why if you look at the top of all these helmets, they're going to look at the top of all of our Tartarian buildings. Because they need to harness ether. And if you have to go watch my video on ether, you can go watch it and you'll realize this is the symbol for ether. That's it right there with a dot in the middle. That's the symbol for ether.
I didn't know
Because this
that.
is exactly what our buildings did. But it did it all over the place. Remember, we had these charging stations all over the place.
I definitely think this guy might be onto something. I think armor was definitely used for more purposes than just battle. Because when you think about it, it really could harness the ether. So I might have to look more into this and see if I can come up with anything. And I'm looking for people to be mods in the Discord and help me out with it because I don't really know what I'm doing. So it'd be nice if there was like somebody that knew what they were doing that could help me out with it. So if anybody knows about Discord and stuff, leave a comment and let me know. But that's gonna be it for the video today. If you made it all the way to the end, don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, stuff like that. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.